Hey, welcome to the DBB channel. We are back with another video, and this time we are taking a look at blue Susanoomon against the LilithCerberusmon engine. Susanoomon has been seeing a lot of top lists recently, mainly in colors such as blue and yellow. Playing alongside their white fusion option, 1 cost 3 crit is too good to ask for, and let's not forget about their on-evolve bomb too. On the other hand, we have the increased popularity of Cerberus engine in Lilith. Now the Cerberus and the Iceborne goes hand in hand in filling up their drop zone quickly, and the werewolf mode adds that flexibility for the purple Lilith deck to actually turn on the aggressiveness whenever needed. Now without further ado, let's dive right into the game itself, as we do see an Analog Boy being played here to lead the top 3, and does pick up the Gabumon because we do miss the rookie in the first few turns for the purple player already, and the blue player will actually string a Susanoomon into the ice one there. And then going for the Davies here to set up the 3 memory tamer. Looking at top 3, we do see a level 5 and level 4 here, and does pick up the level 5 to hand, so that's a very interesting idea, as we do see a Gabumon evolve to the nursery, and then going for the Gazimon and passing turn straight up. Man, the purple player doesn't have any much move to make, and that's unfortunate, as we do see him evolving to the level 4 here, which does have jamming because you do evolve on top of the hybrid Digimon, and the Upamon will allow you to draw one, so he does survive the hit against the Zod there. And let's go for the Mech Ishida to pass back 2 memory to the purple player. A Gabumon will be pushed out here. We don't see any Iceborne yet, but we do see the new BT7 purple spell to actually destroy that Gabumon, picking up the Iceborne and the Gabumon to hand, and thanks to the Demiramon, you do draw one, discard one, and we'll be discarding that Iceborne. And when the Iceborne is discarded and you do have Scatter Mode in the drop zone, you're actually able to Superior Coil it from the drop zone instead. And in this case, we do Superior Coil it and then evolve it to the werewolf mode already, so we do have a level 5 ready out of nowhere. And we do have Mech Ishida gaining 1 memory to start the turn off, as he does evolve to the BO5, which he did pick it up in the previous turn with the Davies. For 3 memory though, because we don't have the hybrid in his Digisource, so it won't be a 1 cost level, but it does bounce the Gazimon back to hand and swing at security and drawing 1 with the Upamon. So a lot of value there, but we do hit into a second Analog Boy here, picking up the Zod instantly to the hand, then evolving the Susanoomon in the nursery. And we do see an Analog Boy being played here as well. Now Analog Boy does help blue hybrid decks, generally just because you do want to fill out the drop zone with that Susanoomon. And we do see the Ice Wall, which is a very strong card against Lilith, because Lilith does want to do a lot of things in that one turn, mainly swinging the Digimons. And if you do have Ice Wall, you're actually basically choking the purple player from doing much. And we do see the werewolf actually swing at the Werewolfmon because it does have 9k DP. Unfortunately, because we do have the Ice Wall and the Analog Boy, we do lose 3 memory in the process, and we'll be further evolving to the Lilithmon here to pick up that 2 Jack Raid from the drop zone. Now this might be a misplay though, because we can actually evolve the Lilithmon previously with the 3 memory, and then using the Lilithmon to actually pick up those Jack Raids and cast them again, and then gaining a bunch of memory before actually swinging at this Werewolfmon. So a slight misplay there, I would say, and we do see a second Ice Wall in a row already, and the blue player definitely don't like the purple player at all, as we do see another Jack Raid being casted here, pushing us to 5 memory already, just 1 memory short of the Lilithmon, or rather the Zod evolution. So we were basically trying to hunt for that white option spell here with the Demiramon, but we definitely don't have the luck here, as we can just go evolve to the Zod here for 6 costs, which isn't the best idea against the blue deck, because blue really excel in dealing with Digimons without Digisource, and we will actually gain 1 memory here through the Mech Ishida, evolving to the Susanoomon in nursery. Just swing with the Susanoomon there with Upamon drawing 1, pushing us to actually 1 security already. Man, there is much insane pressure from the blue player as he does push out the Mech Ishida, evolving to the Chapmon here to take out the Digisource from the Zod, so the Zod is not able to bounce back the Lilithmon to hand. The Chapmon does actually hit into the Jack Raid here, pushing to 0 memory, but does play very nicely into the Ice Wall, which is the 3rd Ice Wall in the game already, and now we are choked with 1 memory and we are not able to do any further move because of that Ice Wall choke. And this is the conceit of pro player in the game 1. Now we do move to game 2 here, and the blue player actually start first in this game, evolving to the Susanoomon on top of the Upamon first, then going for the 2 cost Mech Ishida. Now I must say, I really like the 2 cost tamers in this game now because of how the hybrid works with it, especially for those tamers such as Mech Ishida that does benefit with you playing towards the winning con, or rather the win condition, which is actually opponent having no Digisource. Now we do evolve to the Cerberusmon in nursery, preparing for the next turn. He does swing the Susanoomon, hitting to a werewolf mode to the drop zone, and then we'll be hard calling the Susanoomon to look at the top 3. In this case, he does only see hybrid Digimon, does pick up the Susanoomon, and going for the Analog Boy to further move into the drop zone, and we do see 2 Ice Wall being discarded there, and that's gonna hurt given that the previous game we do see 3 Ice Wall in a row. And we're gonna see the Cerberusmon with the Ningakumon inherit, discarding that Ninghogmon to gain 1 memory and destroy that rookie, and using that 1-cost spell to actually pick up the Ninghogmon, as well as a Werewolf mode from the drop zone to hand, and I'll be activating the on deletion skill. First up will be the Cerberusmon and the Gabumon, and lastly the Demi-Meramon. So discarding the Icemon there, looks like we don't see any Icemon from the discarding, which is unfortunate, and we're gonna hardcore Cerberusmon for 6 cost. And if you really think about it, hardcalling it doesn't really have much consequences, but against Blue Hybrid he actually can freeze that card, which he's gonna do so right here, as he does hardcore the Strawberrymon first, picking up the top 3, and does pick up the Werewolfmon and the Magishida, and then evolving to this Hybrid Digimon, which does freeze the Digimon without Digisource. Now we're gonna hatch a Demi-Meramon here, and evolving to the Sukaimon to cycle first. And we're going to hardcore this Werewolf mode, which does eat off the freeze Digimon, which is Cerberusmon, allowing him to discard the Icemon from hand. The Werewolf mode will start swinging at security, putting the 3 security already, and then evolving to the Ninghogmon for just 3 cost, and we're discarding 1 to destroy that level 4 hybrid, and we're discarding the Icemon, which will be superior core here, so there's a lot of advantage. He does remember to gain the memory through the Magishida, and we'll be swinging with the Strawberrymon to draw 1 Troopamon, hitting us to 3 security as well. And that's die thanks to that LilithMon, and pushing out the Magishida to actually evolve to the Chapmon to take out the Digisource from the Ninghogmon, and then evolving to the Werewolfmon for 1 cost thanks to his ability, given that we do have a hybrid or rather a tamer in the Digisource. And we swing security, bouncing the Icemon to hand, and it does unfortunately hit into the Analog Boy there, which does set up for the fusion spell the next turn, so that's very unlucky of him, and he does go for the Davis, look at top 3, picking out that Strawberrymon from the top 3 to hand. So we're gonna start the turn off by drawing 1 first, pushing out the Sukaimon, and then going for the white fusion, Digimon fusion spell already, evolving to the Zoa for free. I'll be winning a top 3. And in this case, usually we do hardcore the Cerberus because they are 8 costs below, and preparing them for the potential Werewolf mode in hand, which is very nice. I'll be bouncing the Ninghogmon to hand, hitting a security hit to Icemon will follow up, hitting to an Analog Boy there, which won't really do too much for him because we do have a little on board already with the Sukaimon hitting to 0, and then having the Werewolf mode from hand to actually swing for the rush ability. So that's game 2. I'll be going to game 3 with the blue player going first once again, evolving to the Strawberrymon, and then going for the Magishida again. Pass back 2 memory to the purple player as we do hatch the Demi-Meramon, and then evolving to the Gabumon, so that's always very nice because you do always don't want to miss the rookie in the initial stage for purple player. And we do go for the Analog Boy to win the top 3 to pick up the Ninghogmon from the top 3, and then going for the 1-cost spell to pick up both 2 purple Digimons. So basically we effectively increase our hand size but not the drop zone size, which is actually concerning. But he does go for the Analog Boy to win the top 3 as well, picking up that Strawberrymon to hand. Now we do move on to our turn as well, and we're moving up the Gabumon and not evolving to the Scatter mode, which is unfortunate because Scatter mode really accelerates the deck, and not seeing it early does really affect the deck gameplay, I would say. But we do actually hardcore Gabumon to pass the turn, and thanks to the bad Magishida, he does gain 1 memory, pushing him to 3 memory. He's going to evolve to the Strawberrymon here, then going for the Davis to put me to 1 memory here, looking at top 3, and does pick up the Strawberrymon from it. Now we do hatch the Demi-Meramon. As you guys can see, without the Scatter mode, the purple player does actually, or rather the purple deck in general, does slow down quite a lot. And we do hit into Ice Wall with the Davis and the Magishida, putting into 4 memory just like that, concluding that purple player's turn without actually doing too much, as he does evolve to level 4 hybrid to freeze that Gabumon, and then getting memory through the Strawberrymon, and then drawing card through the Upamon, but he does it into a Jack right here, so it's a revenge of the memory gains. But he does evolve to Chapmon here to actually pass the turn. But I would say he's in a better position though, because Susanoomon Blue hybrid deck does require you to be more aggressive and then throwing bodies at the security and hoping that your hybrid count do increase over time. While for the purple player, he does require himself to actually have setting up Cerberusmon in the field, but we don't see any yet, and we're actually seeing the Gabumon being killed off with the Deathclaw here, and we do actually hardcore Cerberusmon here, so Sleep or Devil I would say. But this game is most likely coming to an end here because we do see him actually counting the hybrid counts in the drop zone, and does go for the Mega Digimon Fusion here, and picking up 10 hybrid Digimons and Tamers combined together, putting it to drop zone, and be evolving on top of 1 the Tamer to a Susanoomon here, which does allow him to have 3 criticals out of nowhere for just 1 cost. And let's not forget about that bomb ability, bombing that Cerberusmon out of the way. To activate his skill though, and we're dropping a Ninghamon to cheekly gain on memory, but we do have 3 criticals here, hitting us 3-0, and the Zod is the last one, and this is game. Now this is the blue list if you guys are interested in, and this guy is a baller. Next is the purple Lilith look, which uses the Cerberus engine. Thank you guys for watching till the end, and do consider subscribing, dropping a like and a comment if you guys do enjoy the content.